Hello, friends. This is Terry with your 9 Star Key energy forecast for this November as we have a massive shift from that 2 month where we had September and October in the wood element, wood star energy of September was the tree that bends in the wind, and October was that fast growth yang tree that had us all up in our heads planning and plotting our next strategy with long to-do lists. And now we are entering a slower moving two earth element star that really wants us to settle in, take our time, but it's still time to roll up our sleeves now as we need to seriously get to work on anything we want to do to make our dreams a reality with consistent effort. We've really got to move forward this month to get ahead before this year is totally over. This is our chance to tap into those golden opportunities. It's our last chance to tap into the golden opportunities that this whole two Earth star year, this Earth Mother Snake year, has given us all year in 2025 as we will move into the one water star next month. And in 2026, we are moving into the one water star all year. And that will have a more dormant, introverted, internal energy. So if there's something you've been working on in 2025, if there's something you've really wanted to be doing with your one precious life, now is the time. This November is your last chance to strike while the iron is still hot and before the snow and the water comes in this northern hemisphere, as December will also be a one water star month. So starting next month, things are really gonna slow down. And when I look at this forecast this month, it almost gives me a panic attack because there's so much I still want to do with this powerful manifesting to Earth Mother Star energy that we've been soaking in for all of 2025. But it feels like this year has gone so fast. Has it gone so fast for anyone else? I can't even believe we're in November because this year went so fast and we only have one last month to get her done on anything you really want to do. And if you haven't already watched my 2025 9 Star Key predictions, where I show you how to manifest with this juicy earth element energy we've been soaking in all month, because this month may be our very last chance to tap in to that manifestation magic that attracts miracles. This is that sprout getting ready, or it's the seed becoming the sprout getting ready to push forth in a major growth cycle where that sprout will push upward towards the light to bloom and grow and bear fruit. This year, all year, has been really good energy for manifesting by sprouting forth on your big plans. And if you haven't done it yet, this is your last month to get something accomplished. And if you are new to 9 Star Key, let me introduce myself. I am Terry, and this is a nature-based divination system that uses the 5 elements that are found in acupuncture, feng shui, and Jin Shin Do. And I am a Reiki master teacher, and I trained in Jin Shin Do and feng shui, space clearing. And I just fell in love with the 9 Star Key because it really teaches you how to align with the energy of your own personal element. We're all born of a personal element. And then the seasons you're going through in life, and then the seasons we're collectively going through in life, so that you really can manifest all good things in all good time when you align with the energy, when you try to manifest when the energy supports it. And if you want to know more about this nine star key, go ahead and watch my What is Nine Star Key, where I unpack it a little bit more and I'll drop it below. And be sure to get your own personal nine star key element. If you don't already know your element, it's in the description below. You can find your star just by your birthday, and I will give you a free mini reading if you drop it down below. Plus, right now, for from now until the end of the year, I'm collecting names for a major giveaway. I am going to, maybe on Christmas Day, I'm going to announce the winner of the Nine Star Key 2026 reading that comes with a full reading of all three element. We get three element stars that tells a pattern that we go through. And you will find out how 2026 will personally affect you. And I will throw in distance Reiki so you can manifest and a pendulum energy clearing. It's normally this costs $223 to get on Zoom with me and do this kind of reading. But right now I'm giving it away. When you find your element star in the description below, drop it in the comments. You'll get a little mini reading right out of the gate, and then you will be in it to win it for the big, juicy 2026. What's going to happen next reading just for you. And I just love to use Nine Star Key to give free Nine Star Key readings to all of my massage clients, my Reiki students, and my energy clearing feng shui students and clients, because this system, more than anything else, it helps us to understand our own personal growth cycle. We're all basically like plants. We start as a seed germinating underground, and then we sprout forth, and then we have a growth cycle, and then we bloom, and then we bring that energy back in, and then we cut the tree down and we put the tree wood on the fire. It's water feeds wood, feeds fire, feeds earth, feeds metal. That's all you really need to know about five elements. It's a real simple growth cycle. And when you can honor your own personal seasons and learn the elements you are going through from year to year, from month to month, we don't expect our rose bush to be producing flowers during a snowstorm, right? But sometimes we can be so impatient with ourselves when we're trying to accomplish our goals. Maybe it's just not the right season for us to try to bloom. And so maybe we need to just rest. Maybe we're in a dormant cycle. Maybe that's why things are not happening. It really helps you acknowledge when to do things when the energy supports you and when to pull your energy back. Just like the trees pull their energy back into the earth during autumn and fall so that they can have that energy in their roots when winter comes and they can nourish themselves. And when you get a nine star key reading, you learn when to grow, bloom, and rest when the energy supports what you're doing. So, if you want to learn Nine Star Key even deeper, I have just started a Substack. I am like in love with Substack. It's been, Substack has honestly been my thing that I was gonna manifest all year long. In January, I signed up for Substack. And here we are in October, and I have just now started writing a few things on Substack. So that's the kind of energy of this Earth Mother year. We can procrastinate in an Earth year. It's hard to push forth through the unknown soil into the new. So if you happen to be on Substack, I'd love for you to follow along as I'm going to be unpacking more of this nine star key system and more about what we're entering in 2026 as things are really going to change next year. And for so many of my clients and Reiki students who really want to learn what this nine star key Divination system is all about. This is a great way to learn more by just joining my Substack. If you happen to be on there, I'll put a link down below. And just be careful if you are interested in Nine Star Key, be careful about learning about it online because I tell you, there is a lot of misinformation online with artificial intelligence around both the Nine Star Key and the five elements. My son and I were just talking about how much misinformation is being pushed online using AI right now. So just for fun, I Googled how to find your Nine Star Key number, and I wanted to see if Google might be pulling from my accounts because I have written about this a lot on my Kamimi website. And Google actually told me to find my Nine Star Key, I would need to add up my date of birth and subtract by 11. Well, that would be so much closer to numerology, but that is not how Nine Star Key works at all. Boop, Google got it so wrong. So, Nine Star Key is actually based on the Lunar New Year element, and this system comes from Japan. And it varies a little bit from the Chinese New Year element, even. Like I think this year in the Chinese Lunar New Year, they said it was a wood year. But in the Japanese nine star key system that I follow, it is a earth element. And this is a little bit older system. So just be careful when you're out there researching nine star key online. If you get interested and you want to learn more, it's so esoteric and there's so little written about nine star key that 90% of what I see online is inaccurate. So I'm actually working on writing a book about Nine Star Key this year. That is one of my big goals, and I hope to have that out sometime soon. But anyways, getting back to this month in particular, this two earth element season within that two earth greater year that's in an even greater 9 year two cycle, we've got triple two earth mother. This is a earth mother, nurture yourself, healer, heal thyself, take time for self-care. And then we have a greater 81-year cycle that is fire, and fire feeds all that earth. So this can be a productive time, but when you have triple earth, it can be a lot of heavy energy. It can be a lot of obstacles you're trying to sprout forth, and there's a lot of heavy earth to lift, right? And during an earth element season, we can lean into the support of the earth that is always available to us right beneath our feet. We have all the resources we need just underneath us. If you're sitting down, you're being supported by the earth that is always available to nourish us, keep you grounded, and you might even want to do some earthing by going out on some long nature hikes, maybe going out looking for mushrooms. I've been doing some hiking and I really wanted to record today outside, but we went out for a hike and the winds were so harsh. It was like 35-mile-per-hour winds, and then the recording just whoosh, just messes up the sound. So I couldn't do it. I wanted to take you with me to see the foliage and the river, but it was so windy. And you might want to just put on your hiking boots, feel your fall boots, and just feel the support of the earth as you root down into nature. But maybe you're also feeling like, gosh, I'm too busy to take time because you got a lot of commitments and big plans. Because this month, this two Earth Mother, this is just like a mother when you have small children and you got so much going on. You got to get the kids to daycare, then you got to go to your work, and then you got to cook dinner and go to the grocery store. It's that kind of busy, 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 busy energy that we'll be feeling. It's a different kind of busy than the Wood Star we just came from. This is more of a I'm busy taking care of other people's stuff. Whereas the Wood Star was more about I'm busy taking care of my own passion projects. So you may just be feeling a little bit overwhelmed this November. And we have Thanksgiving, which is always an overwhelming time, especially for mothers. So maybe you're just too busy, but you might want to practice saying no to anyone who needs your help this month because if you're taking care of everyone else's needs, You might forget to carve out some time to take care of yourself. You need some time and space to focus on your own personal needs. Just like I always say, a good mother is a selfish mother. Go get the massage, get the Reiki, do the self-care, go to exercise class, get out in nature, and what is it that you want to eat for dinner? How can you nourish yourself while taking care of others? Pay attention to your energetic boundaries this month more than ever. Get your own self-care and ask for help. Ask for the support if you're doing too much and you can't take it all in. And I always like to say, put your oxygen mask on first before you take care of everyone else's needs. These are the lessons of Earth Element. This is what the two Earth Mother represents. And this Earth Element energy also wants us to be prepared for what's to come. Dun dun dun. That always feels ominous, but being an Earth Element energy is like being a Boy Scout. That Boy Scout is always prepared. It's time to make your emergency preparedness plans of action. Have a plan A, a plan B, and a C with your family in case of catastrophe. Because we got Uranus in the Western astrology. Uranus is going back to Taurus, Earth sign. We could have unexpected, shocking Earth events, hurricanes, earthquakes, volcanoes, mudslides, floods, right? What is your plan for emergency? This is Earth element energy. And I just find it so interesting that we have this Taurus supermoon in the Western astrology on November 5th, the exact day that we enter into this two Earth element in the nine star key. Once again, I say this all the time, the East meets West. Taurus is the Earth energy, Earth sign. And Taurus is so caring and so abundant. Taurus is connected to those earth resources, the metals, the gems, the diamonds. And Taurus is so luxurious. Taurus, they love to eat. If you ever go out to eat with a Taurus or with a two Earth star, just order whatever they're having because Taurus and two Earth stars are like these Earth element people. They know the best things on the menu to eat. Two Earth stars are so abundant, so connected to luxury and eating out at fancy restaurants and having all the things. But these two Earth stars are also the natural caregivers who will make you chicken soup if you're sick and they'll bring it over to your house and they will rescue the cat in the neighborhood who needs a home and needs to be fed. So we may be wanting to help others more this month, and this earth element rules over the organs of stomach, pancreas, and spleen. So this is a time when food becomes really important. We need to nourish ourselves. We're going to get more hungry going into fall and winter. So make sure you're nourishing yourself. And I have a great pumpkin curry stew recipe from my other Bend Health Guide YouTube. I'll drop it down below because we just made this pumpkin curry stew, and it is like the best thing to eat for a two Earth month, and it happens to be for Halloween too. Perfect. It's so yummy. So I'll drop that below. But two Earth element rules over the organs of the spleen, pancreas, and stomach. If you come and get massage from me, you've probably had me push on that ankle point and tell you that you're blood depleted. I love to check people's spleen 6. If you know, and maybe I'll drop it in my posts what the spleen 6 acupressure point is. And we should all be pushing our spleen 6 acupressure because this gives us that good, nourishing blood chi so we can get our big to-do list done and we can go grocery shopping and cook the meals and do all the things like a good mother does. And the spleen, pancreas, and stomach work together to transform the food we take in into vital life force energy, to increase our blood chi, to give us energy, to create a storehouse of resources for winter because 2 Earth Star is all about collecting resources, right? And this is also the beaver moon this month. And the beavers know they get prepared, they collect resources before winter comes. And you can see the chipmunks are all collecting their nuts right now. And so you might want to stockpile some food for the winter just in case it's really stormy. And you might want to eat some more of these really nourishing, blood building foods that really nourish your spleen 6 this month, like good grass-fed beef, greens. I love kale and spinach and mustard greens and all the greens and pumpkins and all those earthy root vegetables, beets, sweet potatoes, carrots, purple potatoes, putting ginger. Ginger's that root herb, that ginger, putting ginger in everything because it warms the blood and it's so good for our internal organs. And when our spleen, pancreas, and stomach are nourished and happy, we feel alive, we feel centered, fulfilled, and compassionate. And then we can take care of others, and we can take care of ourselves, and we can take care of the cows. But if these organs, spleen, pancreas, and stomach, become depleted, we may experience scarcity. There's not enough resources. That's the opposite of the earth element is thinking there's not enough for everyone. Or we might start worrying about things that aren't even happening. Catastrophic thinking. If you're having catastrophic thinking or you're worried about things that aren't even happening, I like to say cancel, cancel, and then counteract it with a better feeling thought, right? Like, oh my gosh, what if a horrible storm comes and blows our house away? And then it's like, cancel, cancel, that would never happen. Our house has such an incredible foundation. We are so secure. I put a golden dome of energetic protection around our house. So stop those catastrophic thoughts right away and maybe go get something to eat. Because if you're having worry or fear or catastrophic thoughts, you're probably just hangry, right? You're probably just really hungry. And if these organs are depleted, you could also just feel out of body. I see so many people who feel out of body and they're just hungry. They need to nourish their spleen with blood building foods. And you might have indigestion or nausea or lack of appetite or dizziness, insomnia. These are all the symptoms of a depleted spleen, pancreas, stomach meridian. So, we can tap into our divine abundance this month by just nourishing ourselves, just making a bowl of millet, even. I love millet and lentils. I feed my chickens millet and lentils, and then I eat millet and lentils too. That's very nourishing and warm. We want warm cooked foods now. No more raw diets going into winter in the northern hemisphere. Because when we feel nourished with these warm, wholesome soups and these root vegetables, we will feel like we really have enough and that we are enough and that we give enough. So I hope you will nourish yourself and I wish you enough this Earth month. I hope that you find your enough, that you nourish yourself. And now I'm just going to read the 9 stars. So I hope you found your element down below in the description and listen for your element and you will hear your own because each of us are going through another. It's like spirals within spirals. You have another element that you are personally going through based on your element star. And we'll start with 1 water star. The winds of change are beginning to blow now. And you can sense that something dramatic is about to happen in 2026 when these winds will increase into a full-blown hurricane. That's right, 1 water star, you're going into the hurricane next month. So this is a time for you to get ready, to be ready for what is coming next. Now it's time to focus on what is really important. Maybe letting some things go to make space for something even better to come in. And you might want to seek out a mentor, counselor, teacher, or elder to guide you on your ever changing path ahead as we move towards your hurricane year. To Earth Star, you are in a triple Earth cycle this month that supports your mission. You are grounded in your mission to accomplish something, but it can also give you this heavy feeling of being weighed down. You are the center star. You are in the hurricane for the entire month of October. So there's a lot of stuff spinning around you. There's a lot going on. You're probably super busy, and yet you're so busy, but you also have all this heavy earth weighing you down, making you procrastinate. So if you need inspiration, remember you can always wear those fire colors. Red, orange, and purple will motivate you because remember, fire feeds earth. So that fire will help you be more productive so you can get everything done. These fire cover colors will motivate you. Red, orange, purple, just all the colors of the fire. Maybe you even want to light a little candle. I got my candle of inspiration with me today. And you will be a magnet this month as that center star. You are a magnet drawing in everything you want right now. And this is a fertile time for you. But if you're not careful, you can even be a magnet for attracting negativity by being fearful, or maybe you attract a bad situation because you're worried it's going to happen and then it does happen. So be careful of your thoughts right now. Your thoughts are creating your reality more than ever right now to Earth. And just try to appreciate all the gifts that the universe is bestowing on you right now, because then you will have even more to be thankful for next month when you enter your reaping rewards month in December. It'll be a very Merry Christmas for the two Earth Star. Three Wood Star. I know you have some big plans, but I'm urging you to be more like the Tao. Do less and you will accomplish more. Inspiration will strike at the quietest moments of your day. And this is your luckiest month of all of 2025, your sixth metal star year. You're in a sixth metal star month. So really relax and receive. Just let the good things come to you. Just reaching out your hands and allowing things to show up for you. There's nothing you need to do, but it can feel like there's some kind of restriction, some energetic block that's holding you back. And when you feel that, just stop trying. Just take a deep breath and let it all go. Relax and let your whole body just spiral down into that root down. Because from this rooted down, earthing state, just know that your life is perfect just as it is, and that enormous wealth and power are available to you as soon as you can trust this process and surrender and release your attachment to outcome. For Earth Star, it's time for your annual energetic space clearing to let go of all those old things that are holding you back in some way. Look around your house at every single object and feel into it to see, where did this object come from? What kind of energy is it holding? Does this still serve me? and see if you can move 27 objects in your home. If you want your life to change, move 27 objects and then deep clean your whole house so that you can receive. When you give yourself permission to prosper in a bigger way by letting go of all those things in your house that are no longer serving you. Bless all the money that you are spending, even when you're paying bills. Bless the money you spend with divine energy, knowing it's all coming right back to you multiplied. You are truly abundant. So give thanks for all that you do have, your family, your friends, your job, and everything you've manifested into your life. Look around your house at everything you have and start a gratitude journal. 5 metal star. You are in a quadruple earth element. You're earth traveling through earth, traveling through earth, traveling through earth. Whew, all that heavy earth energy really has you procrastinating and just needing to take some rest, take a nap, go down. It's okay. Accept that the energy is not supporting your to-do list right now. Release the need to struggle or work hard and just try to align with the energy of being enough. You are enough. You have enough. You will receive enough. And this will bring you into a greater state of abundance because it all begins within. So pay attention to your inner thoughts this month. Pay attention to your dreams and even what you're telling yourself. Get out a journal and write down whatever comes up for you. And this will be a pivotal month of redirection with brand new possibilities. You are creating your future within your thoughts. So go deep, take a nap, and listen. 6 metal star. This month offers you this quantum leap into a transformation, a spiritual awakening. As the doors of your heart will open, you will be able to receive supreme good fortune from a higher vibrational energy, and lucky breaks will just show up effortlessly because you are in the light now, 6. All eyes are on you. If you're trying to promote yourself, if you're trying to launch a book, this is the time. This is the month to promote yourself or fall in love or just want to have fun with friends. This is your say yes month to whatever shows up for you right now. Because everything that's showing up in your life, all the people that are showing up, all the situations, it's all leading you to your next greatest good. But remember, you're a metal element traveling through fire right now. So you might get burned, or there may be something that needs to end before you get there, or you might feel like you want to burn it all down. These are natural feelings with metal. You're like being forged in the fire of a great blacksmith. You are becoming a jewel, but you'll have to let go of who you used to be. It could be losing a job. It could be ending a toxic relationship. You may have to move. Just let things go with divine faith that something better is coming for you now. 7 metal star. You are just feeling exhausted right now because you are a 7 metal who has just gone through the fires, but now you are in this earth element, and this earth element will feed your metal. So this month you will quietly restore your energy. But this rejuvenating, healing process takes time and it requires self-care. So get a massage. Get out and exercise, get a Reiki session, eat nourishing soups, take more solo downtime just to be alone, soaking in your own energy with your own thoughts. And you might even need an energy clearing as you're feeling more sensitivity to the negativity of the world right now. And as you tap into this higher vibrational source energy that's kind of bubbling up for you, it's preparing you for a marvelous transformation. But it requires that you get the healing you need so that you can awaken these divine superpowers that are just being born now and will continue to grow and prosper all through 2026 as you step into your powers. 8, Earth Mountain Star. This month feels like that magical golden hour when you're reaching for that last radiant beam of light at sunset, and it fills your heart with joy and a sense of wonder and awe that makes life worth living this moment. And if you can share it with someone you love, it can be so romantic. So get out and see as many sunsets as you can this month and just really spend time with the ones you love because you're craving a new adventure right now. And maybe you want to take a fall vacation on Veterans Day weekend with friends, family, or loved ones, or just go out into the world and see if you can meet some new friends. Just be in the moment, enjoying your life to the fullest, and see what shows up when you're in that energetic alignment to joy. 9, Firestar. Your fire element feeds earth this month. So to create metal, fire feeds earth, creates metal. Metal is money. So this will be such a productive month where you can really prosper if you have some kind of get rich quick scheme in mind, or maybe you're doing your Christmas promotions for your business. This is your month to make more money. Your inner radiance attracts like-minded people and new clients, new customers this month. If you are an influencer, you might be craving more recognition for your creativity, and you will get everything you want when you truly align to what is in your heart. Your heart truly wants you to tap into love because love is your superpower this month. So spend some time just breathing into your heart and feeling into what it is you love, and then go do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in December. I cannot believe it's the last month of the year next month, but here we are. I hope you will get everything you need to get done, and I'll see you next time.